Testing, testing. Hello, can y'all hear me okay? Everybody on YouTube, can you hear me okay? Everybody on Facebook, can y'all hear me okay? Put your aliens in the chat if you can hear me. Y'all know the drill. We will get started right after this very brief introduction. Y'all ready?
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's not being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's not being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's not being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is the
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real.
You called, Phaedra answered. You called, Phaedra answered. Okay, call and she will come a running, honey. Hey, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. Like this video as y'all come in here. You know it's rare that I come on when the sun is up, but I am here. Okay, I am here because people was like tagging me, telling me that B Snot was right. Telling me that Phaedra has been trying to tell y'all all along that she is back, honey. She is back. Well, she is back. Phaedra has made her official announcement, but we need to figure out what this means. As we get it, listen, I'm just gonna jump on into it. Okay, yes, somebody go check on Kandi. Somebody go check on Kandi. Is she okay? Okay. You said I sound like T-Pain. Oh Lord, not again. Hold on, let me see. What I sound like now? What I sound like now? Do I sound okay now? Press 1 if I sound okay now. I don't know how to check the sound. Hold on. He says normal. Okay, thank you. Not 223. Thank you, friend. Somebody who broke into my studio over the weekend must have pressed a button or something. Okay, because yeah, I don't know what had happened. Okay, I'm good. Hey y'all. Come on in. I'm not gonna dive in. Let me go ahead and say hey to my people. Hey y'all. Shout out to Simply Shot, Stacy, Tamitra, Danielle. Okay, listen. Pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. I'm sure she's watching now because the sun is up. Okay. Shout out to my mommy. She's feeling a lot better this week than she was last week. Each week is a different. It's a journey. We feel better each week, and I appreciate the doctors and nurses who assist in helping her fight this disease. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Who else in here? Hold on. Like this video as y'all come in here. Now, before I get started, thank y'all. Before I get started, I want to thank one of my squad members. I checked my P.O. box today, and one of my squad members sent this Amazon package. Okay. I was like, what is this box? I opened the box, and then this bag was in it. And then the bag is a gift receipt that says, to make traveling a little easier for you and Biggie. From one fur mom to another. From Bridget Douglas. Bridget sent me this, honey. A whole, I think it's it's one of them pet carriers, and it has wheels on it. It's a pet carrier. It has wheels on it. I got several pet carriers, but I don't have none with no wheels on it. And I think I might have been bitching about that. But now I got one. Now I got one. It got the little, oh, it got the little thing. Look at it. It got, you put the little wheels right there. Look at that. Okay. Thank you, Bridget. That is the nicest and thoughtfulest gift. I appreciate you so very much. Okay. My squad love me. My squad love me and they love my dog too. Okay. Oh, you lost your fur baby. Oh, prayers up to you. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I would do without my fur baby. He was having issues with his legs a few years ago. Now listen, I give him turmeric every day. It's like I am a doctor to my dog. I give him turmeric every day and he's been fine ever since. That is the power of holistic medicine. He be walking and jumping and stuff. It's like nothing was ever wrong with his back. But anyway, I'm digressing. You said give you that dress. Okay, Paige. I got it from Fashion Nova. That's where I get most of my clothes from because, I can write it off on my taxes because I wear it for y'all and I show y'all, hey, y'all, I got on my Fashion Nova dress. Okay, but I'm not a sponsor though. I just be buying it. I'm not a sponsor. I just be buying my own air wardrobe from Fashion Nova. But take a picture of it and put it in Google, and I'm sure the Fashion Nova page will come up. I'm not sure what it's called, but go ahead and get it. No, child, you better go. Y'all go tell Fashion Nova to sponsor me. But I'm digressing. They really don't have to though. Hold on. What y'all saying in this chat? Biggie, don't do that. Now he gonna embarrass me. Hold on a minute. I'm not going out there. He wanted me to open the door. He think we're going outside. We ain't going nowhere. Okay. I'm back. Listen. So, what was I talking about? Oh, Phaedra. Phaedra has announced that she is returning, and we trying to figure out, is this going to help or hurt? Is this going to move the process forward? People have been in my DMs blaming me, talking about I got Kenya fired to get Phaedra hired. And I'm like, how did well, at least it was a black woman. At least I didn't get a black woman fired to get a white woman hired. I'm just saying, because y'all was acting like I was like destroying a black woman business. Now this black woman that got hired with the funds that was left over from Kenya Moore Harris, not Kenya Moore Harris, but from Kenya Moore, because Kenya Moore just did too much. You said it means Kenya ain't coming back, but I had already told y'all that. Y'all didn't think that I had told y'all that Kenya was gone. Y'all didn't believe me when I told y'all the first time. Anyway, like Sheree said, if the money is right, she just might. So Phaedra has been negotiating for a minute. She was still over there on Married to Medicine. I guess once Married to Medicine wrapped up, they was like, okay, well, I guess she could do what she want to do on her free time. So she's gonna film the Real Housewives of Atlanta while Married to Medicine is on hiatus. I guess Phaedra gonna be on 2 shows. Then next season she gonna go back to Married to Medicine and get some more money. Phaedra gonna have all the money. Now, are they gonna make Phaedra the face of Bravo now? You said, can they pick someone else? Can we just work this out for a second? When last we saw Phaedra on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Phaedra was sitting up there with the stank face because Porsha had outed her for sending her a cease and desist, preventing her from talking about the situation with Kandi. Y'all remember the drunging and all that stuff, and Kandi was like the lies and everything that was going on. And so Porsha threw Phaedra under the bus and said, I would like to defer to Phaedra, who sent me a cease and desist. And Phaedra was like, and Kandi was shocked. Y'all don't remember all that happened about the drunging, and like because of that, like Phaedra got fired, Carlos King got fired, everybody got fired except for Porsha. Porsha managed to keep her job, but even when they came back the next season, people didn't want to film with her. Nene was talking about the door is closed. They was like, if you can lie on Kandi, you can lie on us too. Y'all don't remember that? It was a long road for Porsha to rebuild her connections and friendships. But I guess Kandi was like, I got to get this check. So, if it's got to be one or the other, I guess it'll be Phaedra. If Phaedra come back, I'll never be there. Yeah, I'm leaving if Phaedra come. Phaedra can't come back. Y'all don't remember all that? You said, yes, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. Kandi sent the cease and desist. Well, somebody sent the cease and desist. Whoever sent the cease and desist. All I know is that Phaedra and Porsha were in cahoots. So I'm trying to figure out when Phaedra comes back, where is Phaedra? When Phaedra comes back to the show for season 16, when she pops up on this girls trip or wherever it is they're going this week, can y'all explain to me, like, how are they going to justify and bring all of this full circle? Because Kandi is not there for us to get the closure that we need from that. Porsha is there, but are they gonna talk about the Phaedra and Kandi story? Like, it's just confusing. Are they just gonna bring her back and we just all supposed to forget about what had happened? Let me know. Are we just supposed to forget everything that had happened back then? Let me know. Like, I know it's been a few years, and I know people have revisionist history, and some people forget what had happened and feel like it's a clean slate. Like y'all be saying, your whole card is your whole facts is erased after like 5 years. Is Phaedra, since it's been 5 years, did the things that she did they get erased? I don't know. You said you'll never forget. Okay, but let me go ahead since we on Phaedra. I just wanted to know. I just, that just popped up in my brain. I just had to get that out. Okay. So here's Phaedra, and she coming back with a blonde wig. The blonde wig that Nene left. Okay, Phaedra then picked it up and put it on. Okay. She is on a she look like, I don't know if she just leaving or if she coming or if she going. The bag, she got so many bags. She got all the Louis Vuitton luggage. This a photo op if I seen one. Okay. It said Freddie O shot it. Okay, Freddie O and Sharice shot it. Phaedra Parks said, "You called, I answered." Okay, Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. So Phaedra got a peach in her hand. That means she got a peach. I guess she is a main character energy. Okay. And another reason that it's interesting to see this Phaedra situation is just a lot of stuff been coming out this week, and we're gonna go there too. I'm trying to get through this real fast. But before I do that, let me go ahead and read the official announcement, okay, from People Magazine. Phaedra Parks has her peach back. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star, who is 50, is officially returning to the franchise that made her a household name as a full-time cast member for season 16. You called, I answered, Phaedra said in an Instagram post on Monday, July 29th, announcing the news with a photo shoot of her holding a peach again. Okay, so it's interesting. Her arrival comes just under a month or a little bit over a month after news broke that Kenya Moore would be exiting the series. Y'all know I told y'all that Kenya was indefinitely fired, and then we went on to say that indefinitely suspended, and then we went on to say that indefinitely suspended meant fired. Okay. Y'all remember Kenya reportedly was canned from the show for allegedly unveiling explicit pictures of newbie cast member Brittany Eady while the Bravo cameras were rolling. Okay. Which was a mess, okay, because she was at the grand opening of her spa. We can go back. People have been, trying to drag me for being there, okay, but I was the TMZ of the ATL. I was just trying to get the tea for y'all. This is what I do. This is my job. I've been doing this since 2007, so I was live on the scene action news for y'all at Kenya Moore Hair Spa because I had received an invite, okay, but I would not go in because I wasn't gonna let them embarrass me, okay. But I'm digressing. So a lot of people online been trying to drag me for being there, okay, and I'm like, why y'all dragging me? Y'all mad y'all didn't have an invite? Is that what it was? Because y'all couldn't go? Anyway, did I get your email? No, friend, I ain't got it yet, honey. I'm sorry. I'll check it tonight. What's her real personality? She's not acting. She's really who y'all talking about? The Candy Coated Clique must really be kissing their master's booty this week. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing a little Beverly Hillbillies Kim and not a little Beverly Hillbillies, honey. You said Nene is next. Ooh, fingers crossed, prayers up. Okay. God don't like ugly. Bye Candy Cane. Bye BBL Kenya. Not BBL Kenya. Y'all, it's crazy. Okay, let's see what it said. What else is saying? Hold on. What else People Magazine say? Hold on. It said at the time, an insider told People that Moore was retaliating after Britt allegedly threatened her using the word GUN. However, a second close source close to production disputed that saying at no time was Kenya ever threatened with a weapon, nor was there ever a weapon present during the course of production. All I know is that Kenya is gone and Phaedra is back. As you know, Phaedra and was first spotted, and the news broke that she may be negotiating when Phaedra and Porsha appear on Andy's Watch What Happens Live 15th anniversary. Now they was all on there and everybody was hashtagging freaking frack are back, freaking fraud are back. But there's that. It said Parks has long said she didn't want her peach. Y'all remember back in 2022, Phaedra said, I've made it very clear that's not what I want to do. No, I will not be yachting. Let them to continue to out. No, she said, no, I will be out yachting. Let them continue to sail away on the Titanic. Y'all remember when Phaedra said that back in July 2022? But like I always said, and like Sheree said, if the money right, she just might. Okay. So Kenya walked so that Phaedra can run. And Kandi is over there fuming. She don't know what to do. In a recent interview, Kandi had also reiterated that she would never return back to the housewife. She don't see it happening ever again. She said she is gone and she is not coming back. And y'all know why she's not coming back? Because she knew that Phaedra was back. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. You said so. Kenya exposed pics, and Phaedra tried to say Kandi had a sex dungeon. Well, apples, oranges. One was revenge, PORN, and one was just a rumor that many have heard in the past. I'm just saying, like, people have said that about Kandi. People have said that about Tiny. People say that about T.I. People say that about, they say Kandi and Shami. They have said that. So Phaedra reported this rumor, and I guess at the time, Kandi was, more valuable to Bravo than Porsha was. And so they kept her. But if you want to compare them, Kenya actually brought documents, actually brought proof, actually brought pictures. It was different than word of mouth, in my humble opinion. You said Phaedra wasn't on camera saying it. She was on camera doing this. Y'all remember when she was doing this? When she said that Kandi and Shamia, y'all remember that? Y'all remember when she was doing that? So yeah, we have to go back and see all of that. That's interesting. You said Phaedra was very passionate and play her cards right. Now look at Miss Phaedra now. Okay. She was very, very patient. Okay. She made baby steps. Okay. Listen, she went over to WeTV for a little while. She went on the Braxtons for a minute. Then, Bravo's like, well, we'll let you stick your pinky toe in the pool. So come on over here to Girls Trip. She went on Girls Trip. Then she went on Traders. She went on Married to Medicine. Then she went on Traders. And she was like, they saw that Phaedra's Q score was high. So they was like, what we gonna do? The people don't like, they don't like Kandi. They like Phaedra. We don't have a Nene. Okay, listen, Porsha's storyline is iffy. We need somebody. So they're bringing Phaedra back. But again, as I said in the beginning of this show, I'm trying to figure out where we gonna pick up at. Where is the storyline gonna pick up at? Is the storyline like, oh, she just pops up on the scene and we're like, oh yay, it's Phaedra? We want to know the story of what happened between then and now. We want to know that Phaedra and Porsha actually had a sit down and discuss the situation of her throwing her under the bus, because Porsha did throw her under the bus. Now, don't act like Porsha kept her job. Porsha sat there and shed white women tears, okay, in front of Andy just to get Phaedra off the show. And Phaedra was on mute because Phaedra said, I am a lawyer. I am not going to say anything to incriminate myself. You said now all we need is Nene. All we need is Nene, honey. You said she went back to Nigeria. Wait a minute. You said we don't need the old mess. No, we don't need the old mess, but we do need closure. We do need closure. You said Kandi forgave Porsha and went on a dungeon tour. She sure did. She sure did. Phaedra invited all the Real Housewives of Atlanta ladies to their concert. Okay. Okay. But they weren't filming in. We didn't see that. Andy Cohen wanted to see Apollo. Ooh, now there's the tea. Okay, there's the tea. Now, me and a friend of mine was talking earlier about how the story came out this week about Apollo being locked up earlier this year. I think it was in March. Hold on, let me Google it. Apollo domestic. Okay. He had a domestic dispute with his wife. Okay. And what's crazy is that all happened around the same time as the ring camera foot. Y'all don't remember when Apollo was caught on ring camera with that girl? And then he came over here on the show. Y'all don't remember that? All of that happened around the same time. Now, apparently they have made up since then because Apollo's wife has even been quoted as saying that married people go through things. And we're back together now. No no self-promoting, friend. Hold on. No self-promoting. Anyway, y'all remember? Hold on. Where did I just missed it. Y'all, did the mod get it? I don't think you had got it, mod. Anyway, oh, there she go right though. Okay. What you say? Now what now? You said make him a friend of the show. I don't know, but I feel like Apollo will be back in some capacity. I don't feel like they would bring Phaedra back without Apollo, simply because if you recall, Phaedra used Apollo for the last season of Married to Medicine. He came out at the reunion, so I feel like they've gotten a better relationship. And I feel like they kind of understand that they're doing this for their children's future, and they're gonna work together for the greater good of the family. That's my opinion. Just like Kirk and Rashida. You said Kandi did forgive Porsha. She forgave Porsha, you right, but she didn't forgive Phaedra. Why she forgive Porsha and then forgive Phaedra? I just want to know. She was doing stuff behind the scenes with Phaedra, just as Phaedra was doing stuff behind the scenes with her. So I don't understand why she didn't move on. Why was she blocking Phaedra's bag for so long? Why is it that as soon as Kandi left, the door was open for Phaedra to return? You said bring back Sheree and Kim AT2, not Sheree and Kim. Oh, not KKK Kim. Bravo is not gonna show KKK Kim in that light. As much as she would like to come back, okay. Bravo is for protecting the image of whiteness. I don't see them doing that to KKK Kim. Now they'll do it to a Phaedra, they'll do it to a Nene, they'll do it to all of us, but they won't do it to Kim. Okay. Anyway, let me read this Apollo situation. Let me see. Yeah, so they said it took place in March. I don't understand why it's coming out now. I think it's coming out now because Phaedra may use this as part of her storyline. I'm thinking because the timing is suspect. Okay, because we talked about it in March. Here we are in July. Page 6 said, according to legal documents obtained Thursday, the incident took place in March. He was arrested and charged with family violence battery over an alleged altercation with his wife, Shireen. It says she told police that she and Nida, who were married in October 22, were having a verbal altercation about how they were cheating on each other. How they were cheating on each other. So Apollo was out there getting caught on ring cam, and Shireen was like, I fix you. Okay, that's what it sounded like to me. Shireen told officers that during the verbal altercation, Nida, 45, showed her a video of her kissing another man. Now, where he get the video from? That's when he allegedly pulled her by the hair and pushed her against a refrigerator, which led to a scuffle between the two. Shireen told cops that she then ran outside and called for help before going back inside to grab her phone off the ground to call the police. At that point, she said Apollo left the location. Shireen then showed responding officers a surveillance video of the altercation, of the verbal altercation, which did not show the physical altercation between the pair. Apollo Nida eventually returned to the location and provided police with a statement of consent with Shireen. The only thing that was different was the physical altercation, the police report states, noting that Nida claimed he tried to take Cope's phone from her during their argument. While trying to take the phone from Shireen, Nida told cops she balled up onto the ground to try to protect her phone. After Nida successfully took the phone from her, he claimed Shireen ran outside and called for help. He told cops he then went outside and gave Shireen her phone back. Responding officers did not observe any marks or bruises that showed Shireen was in a physical altercation, and she denied medical attention when offered. Nida was then placed under arrest and charged with domestic violence and simple assault. He was transported to Fulton County Jail, for which he posted a $3,000 bond. Now, you know, as light as Shireen is and Apollo is, there would have been some signs of physical violence on one or the other or both. Prosecutors charged Nida with one misdemeanor count of simple battery, family violence, and accused him of intentionally making physical contact of an insulting and provoking nature with Shireen by pulling her by the hair and pushing her. Oh, he pulled her by the hair. A hearing took place last month. However, court records did not indicate whether he entered a plea. It says Nida nor Copes immediately responded to page 6 request for comment. However, she told In Touch, who was the first to report the news, it was a huge blowout between married couples that has brought us much closer since then. We have worked through our issues and have been going to couples therapy. The end. Not beige on beige. Yeah, so wrong. It's not funny. Domestic abuse is never funny. Physical abuse of any kind is not funny. If you or your spouse or your significant other feel the need to put your hands on each other, walk away, walk away. Don't take nothing that don't belong to you. If they won't give it to you, let them have it. Okay, it ain't even worth it. I promise you, it is not. Then this coming from somebody who has been. This coming from somebody who used to whip ass. I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it's not worth it. Okay. You said so she lied and they didn't observe any marks, but they still arrested him. Meanwhile, KKK Kim and the new call the police every other week. Exactly. Why is it when KKK Kim and KKK Croy call the police, neither one of them go to jail? Neither one. We don't understand. And they fighting, got the dogs running loose, got the kids crying. It's just crazy. I don't understand. They call the police every other day. Anyway, that's that white privilege for you. But yeah, I feel like, maybe Apollo will be a part of Phaedra's storyline, because a lot of this, when I think about the timing of a lot of things that's coming out, again, this was March. We in July. Like, you bringing this up now, and we talked about it in March when it all happened. Y'all remember it was all over social media about the ring cam footage. It was all of that. So it's just giving me that yeah. I think I don't know if his wife will be there, but I think Apollo might be there in some form or fashion. Kandi used that uncensored interview to try to do away with Phaedra, but it did not work. Ooh, she's a little shiesty one, that Kandi, isn't she? I don't even remember what she said. They over the trailer trashing up their neighborhood. Oh, child. But look, so even if you go on Phaedra's Instagram page, which we were looking at too, a lot of what Phaedra was doing confessionals. Phaedra was doing something like, it's like, Phaedra, what did you do? Like, Married to Medicine is not giving all this glam. Married to Medicine don't give this ever. You listen, even in their confessionals, Married to Medicine don't be doing all this. So we already knew something was coming up. Okay, there go Phaedra and Cynthia. Okay, cherish the moments, cherish the friends. Just good times brought to you by epic friends. Cynthia Bailey. She was out there with Cynthia Bailey chilling. Okay, she was doing something. I don't know what they was doing, but they was doing something. So, all signs lead to, yes. We was talking about it the other day. Even here on live, we was like, it would be great if Phaedra come back. I was thinking that they was gonna have her towards the end of the season and usher her into season 17. But apparently they need it. Okay, they need it. Don't nobody care about Drew and Shamia fighting. Don't nobody care. I mean, well, we do care about Porsha and Simon, but Simon won't be on camera, and Porsha, they can't show the mansion. So it's like it's just a big mess. Kenya that messed up the bag by doing what she did at her hair spa. She didn't got kicked to the curb. Like this whole season is just a ball of chaos. And I don't know if that's the Nene Leaks effect or what, but I don't know. Will Phaedra be able to save the show? Y'all let me know. Put a one in the chat if you feel like Phaedra will be able to save this sinking ship. Remember, Phaedra said it's the Titanic. Do you feel like Phaedra can bring the Titanic up from the depths of the deep blue sea? Y'all let me know. It's all on the shoulders of Phaedra Parks. Put a one in the chat if you think she can. Put a five in the chat if you think she can't. I don't know. I'm rooting for Phaedra though. I'm rooting for her. Okay, you said one, the real Barbie doll is back. You could never win when you play dirty. No, no. Drew should go to. Ooh, that one. Everybody's hopeful. It's a lot of hopeful people. Oh, but there's a lot of people that's not hopeful. Okay. I see y'all. Oh. You said, oh yeah, and you listen, but Cynthia is a friend. If Cynthia and brought back Peter and Phaedra brought back Apollo. Y'all know Peter and Apollo got their own storyline going right. Peter and Apollo got their own storyline. We talked about it. Listen, Peter came over here and talked about it. Apollo came over here and talked about it, and they had me in the middle. So I would pay to watch. Okay, the husbands, because they're a little bit more entertaining sometimes. You said freaking frat, freaking fraud, as Nene called them. Freak and fraud. Who is freak and who is the fraud, honey? You said Nene needs to come back. Well. Hmm. I don't know. Y'all saying five, she can't bring it back. Well, I want to hear from y'all. Let me know what y'all think about Phaedra's return to season 16 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. What do you think she will bring? How do you feel that she will be reintroduced? Yeah, I'm just confused, honestly. I don't know. You said I did not think she was brought back for her to save the show. I believe they are trying to get people with good chemistry that can work together. Okay, powerful. But she only has good chemistry with what? One person? Like Porsha, kinda. And listen, throughout all these years, Porsha and Phaedra have not hung out together until the Beyonce concert or the whatever concert that was, Meg Thee Stallion concert. So I mean, throughout all these years, they ain't been like freaking frack all these years. So it's just interesting that now that they could be cool because the check is right. Oh, I got it from Fashion Nova. Y'all keep asking me about this Fashion Nova dress one more time. You said Trey Andy out for Nene. Oh, Phaedra makes better TV than Kandi. Oh, but Phaedra needs somebody to bounce off of. There's not a Kenya. Think about it this way: there's not a Kenya for her to throw shade at. There's not a Nene for her to bounce stuff off of. There's only a Porsha. There's a Shamia. There's a Drew. I mean, Phaedra has a strong personality, but who like it's an ensemble cast. We keep saying that. Y'all said that Porsha was the godsend that she could do this on her own. That's what y'all had said. That Porsha could do it on her own. Now Kenya ain't there. Now it's like Porsha needs some help. Y'all let me know. Hold on. Click the link to call in. We got Mickey on the line. Hey Mickey.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, Michelle. Well, I mean, listen, it's not really news because they've been teasing this for the past few weeks. To answer your initial question when you said, are they going to address it? Like, what's really going to go on? I think that it's like people are biased, right? So it's almost like selective outrage. You know what I mean? I feel like Phaedra, after all these years, Candy's not there, so I don't see the point of bringing it up. Of course, we would have all loved to see a Kandi and Phaedra sit down, but clearly
Mhm.
that's not going to happen. To bring up the old allegations and stuff like that, I think it would be heavy. Obviously, them bringing her back, they're desperate. You know what I'm saying? They brought in 4 new women onto the show. We still don't know what they're gonna give. You know, they done brought back Cynthia. Drew, she's now having beef with Shami. It's a lot going on. You know, Kenya,
Mhm.
she lost her job. It's been they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Like at this point, they're desperate. And my question to you is, do you think Frick and Frack have the ability to carry this show?
No, because okay, we
Me
got Shamia
neither.
is a peach holder. We
Yeah.
have Portia as a peach holder. We
Yeah.
have Phaedra as a peach. To me, it's like I don't know. It seems a bit disjointed. I don't know what's gonna happen.
And also, I feel like Frick and Frack worked so well back in the day is because they were in that group. You
Hmm.
had Nene, you had Kenya, you had Kandi, Cynthia, Sheree. All of them back then had a lot of things going on and they were all entertaining. They all had chemistry. It was the golden era of RHOA. You know what I'm saying? It would be the craziest things happening, and then Phaedra and Porsha would be in the background twerking, cracking, jokes and just laughing and stuff like that. It was entertaining. Now, I think Phaedra, if she plays it safe, I don't think it's going to work. Because
Mm.
Phaedra, I feel like she's learned her lesson. She's not going to go on this show and do a bunch of crazy stuff. And I think
Hmm.
that's part of the reason why they're labeling her boring and not suitable for Married to Medicine. Even though I don't watch that show, that's what a lot of people say, that she's really not doing much because she's trying to play it safe. She's already learned her lesson. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But
Go ahead.
but I know that Kenya is somewhere today punching the air because y'all done brought my arch nemesis of 12 years back onto the show, and I can't even go, like, I can't go toe to toe with Phaedra Parks
Mm.
after all these years. You know what
Well,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
that wasn't a possibility because they didn't have the money to pay Phaedra without letting Kenya go.
That's true. That's true. But I think it would be, I think for one season we would love it. We'd be like, oh my God, Phaedra, Porsha, Phaedra. I think for one season we'll love it. But then if she plays it safe, and if she's just gonna be like, whoo child, oh my God, oh my God, if she just, oh Jesus, if she just, I don't know.
But
And
I feel like she was doing it with those ladies because that wasn't her audience. You know what I mean? She's a housewives girl. She coming
yeah,
over there. She's like the star coming down. I mean, no shade to the Married to Medicine people, but it's not the same
yeah,
audience. You know, it's not the glam. It's not the this. They don't give that. They don't even try to.
yeah.
So to me, she stuck out like a sore thumb over there, and she wasn't even trying. She was just there to collect the check.
No, what I'm saying, if she does that on ROA, if she
I
plays
don't
it
think she would do
safe,
it on. You think she would do it on RHOA? I
I
hope not.
mean, and she doesn't even know these ladies, right? She doesn't know like
But she knows most of them.
Angela. Yeah, she knows Cynthia and Portia and
Mhm,
Shamia, you know.
mhm,
But honestly, yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I mean, listen, they have to do it, right? It was a no-brainer. Kandi was gone, Kenya's gone. We don't know if these newbies are going to deliver. It's a no-brainer. We have to bring Phaedra back. But I
okay.
don't know. It would be very interesting to see. And I know, Kandi and Kenya, y'all couldn't carry the show. Y'all wasn't doing anything. Once Porsha and Nene were out the way, it was y'all's time to shine. Y'all wasn't doing anything. Y'all didn't deliver. They got y'all out the way. And now here, the irony of now Porsha and Phaedra outlasting the two is crazy.
It
It's
is.
really crazy. But but do you think, is she holding a peach? Last question. Is she holding
Yeah,
a peach?
she's a main character. People magazine reported that she will be a housewife.
Wow.
She is a peach holder.
That is interesting. Wow. Well, we'll see come 2025. I mean, it's not like they're
I
going to
know,
be.
right? We got enough time. They got enough time to form a storyline. So
Oh,
there's
yeah.
that. Well, appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you for calling, friend.
Thank you, Michelle. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Hey, Barbara. Hello. Hey, Miss Barbara.
You can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, I'm about to say. Okay. Um, this is what I think about Phaedra. You can hear me well?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, because I set it back on my phone, Doc. I want to make sure you can still hear me. Um, I think what they did was they need to get rid of Kandi,
They did that.
and that's why they was pacifying Phaedra until they get rid of Kandi. And I think they kind of set silly Kandi up, and then they back away when she did what she should have never did, to the extent that she did. So now they got rid of her. Now Phaedra can return. The show wasn't going nowhere without Porsha because they needed Porsha, because Porsha is closer to the millennials. And then you got all these young girls that are millennials. But the show can't run with the millennials unless you got some of the old heads on to carry it. So they had to bring all the old heads back. Phaedra, Cynthia, to be over the young ones, because they all, I heard those girls are all
Cynthia ain't gonna be over nobody. No, don't say that.
not be
How
over,
you gonna be over somebody as a
not
friend?
over them. Let me change that. You know, she a friend. But I just realized these girls said they are peaches, so Cynthia the only friend. That makes no sense. But anyway, I just think they had to set that, they had to get it. They had to go through this what they call reconstruction to get
Mm,
back up to a certain point where we will watch the show. Now you got Porsche
mm.
there, you got Phaedra on there. I don't think Nene should come back because I don't like how they treat her. And they got Shamia on there. And I like Sadora, even though they don't like Sadora. I like Sadora. I don't think nobody give her a chance. So I think they got a great cast if, like you said, an ensemble come together, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think they did it the way they did it because they had to get rid of Ken and Kenya because they
Uh-huh.
carry the show. But
Okay.
and Phaedra can with Cynthia
Okay.
and what's the other one that and Shamia. That's just what I
And we got Angela.
and who is Angela?
Angela Oakley, Charles Oakley's wife, is a peach
Oh,
holder.
oh, oh, see, I don't know none of them girls. I never heard of them. I heard of Charles Oakley, but I never heard of any of those girls.
That's his
And,
wife. Okay.
and one other thing too, um,
Uh-huh.
it jumped into my head and then it went right out when I was talking about something else. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna need to. Cause I don't think Phaedra gonna even want to hear nothing about Kandi. I don't think they're gonna go there because you're gonna piss Kandi off even though she ain't on the show. And I don't think Phaedra even want to deal with it. But this is what I think. If they had anything to do with that dungeon thing with Porsha, I
Mm-hmm.
think they're gonna link Carlos to it because you see Carlos got all his shows on hiatus / cancer because of that
Mm.
girl killed herself.
Mm.
So
All right. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Don't demonetize me. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
oh,
Hi, gossip and true crime.
Hey, hey.
How you doing?
I am excited. I saw it on Instagram. I said, finally, thank you. Because this is how I feel about it.
Okay.
Kandi, she was interesting. But the last several seasons, she's been withdrawn from the group. She doesn't
She's
deal
been
with the
coaching.
drama.
Yeah,
Like
she's been coaching.
she's doing social distancing. She'll be there then she won't be there for a certain part, but then it's like she expects Bravo to just keep Phaedra away. I'm sorry, but once Phaedra left, I stopped watching it because I'm like, I liked Phaedra. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's interesting, but now it's like, Kandi's gone. She didn't like Phaedra. Kenya gone. She did it to herself, but she also doesn't like Phaedra.
Mm-hmm.
The only two people that really is going to deal with Phaedra is Cynthia and Porsha, because Shamia doesn't like Phaedra either.
Yeah.
So it's like it's going to be interesting seeing how Phaedra decides to go through this group with Shamia being there as a peach holder, and whatever drama Shamia and Drew is dealing with. I don't really mind that part because it's just ridiculous at this point with them. But I'm more interested in Phaedra coming back than her being on Married to Medicine.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't clash well with them.
I agree. I feel like she wasn't a good fit for that show, and I feel like they just did that as I guess, to get her back in the Bravo family. I don't
I
know.
mean, true. I mean, if you brought her back, I mean, if Married to Medicine is in Atlanta, so it makes her seem like, okay, she's in Married to Medicine. Maybe we can get her back into Atlanta by just showing her here, and eventually getting her back onto Real Housewives of Atlanta. The problem
Mhm.
is that Phaedra doesn't know most of those people, and the only person she knew really was Quad, and she flipped on Quad that quick.
Mm.
So it's like your only friend in this whole group, you flip on them, but you're become friends with all these other people who you barely know.
That's true. Well, she's back where she belongs, I guess, and maybe
Yep.
she'll go back and forth between both shows. Who knows? We'll
We
see.
will we will only hope to see.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye. Hey, Doctor, who was it? Toya.
Hey, hey, friend, hey.
Hey, Toya.
Hi, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So I'm pretty excited to see Phaedra. However, I feel like it was a missed opportunity. I think Phaedra should have casted her beginning of the season so that we could see the dynamics between her and Kenya. Because I feel like
Mm.
Phaedra needs somebody with a very strong personality. Now, Drew's a softie. Like Drew's really not going to go like I don't see her doing. I haven't watched the show in a while, but I have seen like bits and pieces here. I don't see
Listen,
Drew
listen,
really.
listen. Kenya left. Portia took the money, not Kenya. Kandi left. Portia took the money that they were paying Kandi. That's why, they couldn't pay Kandi what she wanted. So Kandi walked. Kenya got fired, which is why Phaedra is back because they weren't planning on bringing her back this season. And I feel like that opened up the budget to bring Phaedra back. And so I don't feel like there would have been that opportunity to have her and Kenya at the same time. That's just my
But what
opinion.
happened? But what happened to the money they were paying Nene? Because they were paying Nene a good coin. I just think the whole protecting Candy thing was just too much. Um RHOA would have been really doing well had they at least put Phaedra on pause for like 1 or 2 seasons, and then
Mhm.
when Nene left, maybe bring Phaedra. Like how the season when Nene was away and then she popped up like towards the end where Cynthia said her and Kenya weren't really like friends, whatever that whole
Mhm.
situation was. I think they should have like brought her in like that. I'm looking forward to seeing her, but I'm just thinking, okay, how is this going to be interesting without the people that really have strong personalities? The other thing that I'm thinking about is when that whole dungeon thing happened, her and Shamia were really not on good terms.
Mhm.
So, and the way that I saw it, I don't know if maybe I was just like, I don't know, hallucinating, whatever, but I think that whole situation kind of put like a strain on Portia and Shamia's relationship. Now, my question is, with Phaedra coming back, will that not now put like a damper on their relationship? Because you know that Portia's a bit of a, I don't know, she's a bit of a, I don't know, kind of like not wild card, but kind of like floats where the wind blows.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
but I hope. By the way, a question: with her being on RHOA, will she still appear on Married to Medicine?
Yeah.
I know she's gonna. They just finished. They just wrapped Married to Medicine, so Married to Medicine is
Right.
gonna air first,
They're doing
and
that.
the
Oh, so she
Housewives isn't
probably
airing until 2025 because they're still
so
filming.
so
They're not
she's
airing until
probably
Uh,
been on Married to Medicine while it was filming.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
she.
okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's interesting to. I don't know. I think that it might be interesting to have her back, but people are just not that rah-rah. Not rah-rah, but big personalities that I'm interested in. Nene's not there, Kenya's not there, Kandi's not. Well, Kandi doesn't have a big personality, but would have been a good storyline to have her and Phaedra on. But anyway,
But
thank
it's
you for
odd.
taking my call.
They wanted a total reboot, but they bringing back all the old heads.
Right? And the person that everybody actually wants to see is like not even coming back. I mean, whether we like Nene or not, we really want to see Nene back. Even the people who actually don't like her want to see her back.
I agree.
Anyway,
And it's an ensemble cast, so whether they have Nene back or not, they needed the people back that will bounce off of each other. Like just having Phaedra there, and then I don't know how she's gonna like react or interact with the new girls or whatever. But it just doesn't. I just don't see her having a match. You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
she don't even have a background with these ladies to have any type of energy for them. So I
yeah,
don't know.
I feel like she'll just be shading them, like the Tamia lady who was once there like a while back. Where she was shading her, and the lady didn't know that she was being shaded.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
just,
which
yeah,
one?
it's weird. Tamia, the lady who
Oh,
she had blonde hair, her nephew came, and her nephew was like kind of like attacking Kenya. It was a whole big thing on a vacation. The
I
guy who
remember.
was drunk and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I remember.
Tammy.
Tammy. Yeah, Tammy.
Oh, Tammy. What? Did I
Yeah.
say Tamia? Oh my God, Tammy. I knew it was a T something.
Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you,
Well,
Michelle, for taking my
okay.
call.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
All righty. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Doctor of Love.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, friend. Hey.
Hey,
we
how you doing?
we should get the credit. Why cannot we get the credit for late night? We been said the minute Kandi was fired, they was bringing Porsha back. We been said this. Like, I'm
Phaedra.
sorry, Phaedra back. Yes, we
Mhm.
been said this. They got rid of Kandi to bring Porsha back. So they gonna play it off, put her on Married to Medicine.
Phaedra.
Phaedra. Okay, right. They gonna
You
play
keep
it
saying
off.
Porsche.
And
I was like, oh, it's Phaedra. I know. These
right. It's
P's
like
be
let's
getting
get
you.
off of Porsche. She's been in the news lately. We got to get some new news. Anywho, they had Phaedra on Married to Medicine. Okay, want Married to Medicine. One thinking even about medicine. Didn't have nobody. She even knew Married to Medicine. I
She got a
I
fake
just
boyfriend, allegedly.
fake everything on Married
We
to
still
Medicine.
never saw the man. The man had an emoji over his face. He was a doctor. You
Right,
remember that when she first came back?
right,
Like,
right.
well, why
From
was it
another
Phaedra even there? Then
country.
she was a holistic something doctor specialist somebody. Then they was talking about her funeral home director. Maybe that tied into medicine. They was
Oh
just
yeah,
trying anything to get
oh
Phaedra
yeah.
to
And she
tie
was
in.
trying to do herbal. She was gonna be an herbalist the next year, you know. But then you know I'm the analyst. But then they brought Apollo on to that reunion, and that's all it took.
Mhm.
That was the most views Married to Medicine had. So we ready. We ready. So
That's
Drew
why I
moved.
feel like this Apollo news, which we all knew about back earlier this year,
In the,
that's why
right,
the Apollo news is coming out because I feel like it's probably gonna tie into something that's going on with Phaedra.
yes.
Maybe they're gonna pull it up and they're gonna ask Phaedra, but I don't know. Who knows?
Oh no,
But
Apollo
I'm
off the
sure he'll
hand.
be on there because Andy salivates over Apollo.
Yes, he does. And don't leave out the other one. Please don't leave out your other bestie, okay? He salivates over
Who,
him too.
Peter? Oh,
Yes,
Peter
Peter.
gonna tip in and tip
Oh,
out.
oh my goodness. Him and Peter go get into it. This gonna be their show. This really ain't about Phaedra. It ain't about Phaedra, Porsha, Drew, Shamimi, I mean, I call her Shamimi because she makes me sick. This ain't even about them for real. Them two is coming back some way, somehow. That's more breaking news. And Bravo, could you please bring Nene back and stop playing? Stop
Okay.
playing.
Stop
Okay.
playing.
If
Okay.
you want this to be a real Sweet 16, you want your ratings to go out the rooftop, bring our girl back with them. Bring our girl back so she can smack her in the face with words. Porsha, I want to see her. Please
All
bring our
right.
girl back. Yes. But okay, I'm done unless we going live tonight. Yes, I'm done.
We will be live probably late tonight. I got a dinner date. But anyway, thank you,
Ooh,
Dr. Love.
okay then. All right. You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Hey, kid NPA. Did I click your link? Hold on. I clicked it by mistake. Hey, Ken.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I don't think I've ever called in before,
I
but
don't think you have. I was just about to say the Lord is my supply, his resources are unlimited.
that's
Everything I
right.
Amen.
But I followed you for a very long time, so I just have two questions. So my first question is, I don't know if you remember when you wrote about this and did a video about them actually trying to bring Phaedra back when Nene bought her to Andy's shower, but she kind of showed her behind. So my first question is, what do you think she did differently this time to get back in? And then my second question is, when you said that the executive you wrote about this, I don't think you did a video. There was an executive that had Kandi's back that got dismissed. Do you think the moment that executive got dismissed, that was the moment that they made a plan to start getting rid of Kandi? So my second question. I love you, and thanks for all that you do, and that's all I got. Have a good evening.
Wait, you gonna leave before I answer?
Oh, I didn't want to take up the rest of the. But
No, it's all good. Wait, because my brain is kind of foggy. So the first one, what did Phaedra do differently? Because Nene tried to
Yes.
bring her back, that didn't work. What Phaedra did differently, I think she laid patiently and she waited for her opportunity to get in there. I think when that it kind of ties in with that executive being fired as well. Kandi did no longer have that veil of protection over her, so she couldn't stop too much of anything. So Phaedra got opportunities to be on Girls Trip. Remember that? They started to see that Phaedra's popularity was, her Q score. People really wanted to hear what she had to say and see her. So that opportunity turned into other opportunities. She was at BravoCon again. She started appearing on Watch What Happens Live again. And I think that relationship started to build from there. And then since then, Married to Medicine, Traders, so she's been like making her waves in Bravo where Candice hasn't, honestly. And so what was the next question about? Oh, about the executive. Was that it?
Yes. It's like, as far as when they got rid of the executive, did they maybe start to make a plan to get rid of Kandi?
I don't know if it was a plan, but I do feel like she didn't have as much say so as she normally did, like even with the editing and that type of stuff. Because, like, if you recall the last season when Marlo came on, and Marlo kept bringing up, like, the shooting at OLG restaurant and all of that, and Kandi didn't want to talk about it, but Marlo was kind of forcing the issue. So I feel like there was this tug of war going on where Kandi wasn't protected anymore. They were still airing it. They were still, they didn't protect her as they did. And then when it came time for the contract renewals, remember Kandi did a whole Amazon live saying, she was waiting on her contract. She don't know what they was waiting on, blah, 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 blah. And then next thing you know, she came on and said they was taking too long and she decided not to do it. But the truth of the matter is what they offered her was very low. And she said that she could do TikTok videos and make more money. So now, as you see, Kandi is doing everything she can to, like, social media, escape, touring. Like, you're gonna see Kandi working a lot to make up for the money that she gave up for the housewives. But that's not to say she can't, but she will.
I tell you that the curse of Nene is real, because I think it's funny that the way they did her is now how Bravo's doing them. And Kandi has been throwing a lot of subtle jabs at Bravo that I'm starting to wonder if she's going to start to go down the path of how Nene did and start to be a little bit more Bethany, because I think Kandi has that type of power where, because she's been in the industry for so long, she can kind of start to. But
I think if Kandi tried that, I think it would it would hit her hard, because
Even like, I mean, because I don't want to take nothing from her. I mean, she's been in the business for like 30 years.
Well, she has, but I mean, think about when Nene came forward and was saying all those things about Bravo. You know, Kandi was shooting it down every turn. Kandi would do an interview and say, you know, I've never experienced racism at Bravo. Oh, I don't have that experience. I don't have that problem with Andy. You know, so I don't see her like flipping and then saying that, you know, there's an issue with the network, even though, you know, they probably treat her just as bad now.
Okay, cool.
But we'll see. Well, thank you, Kim MPA. I appreciate hearing your voice finally.
No problem. I love you. I've been following you for like since like high school, so it's been a long time. Like, I'm gonna take you back real fast. Do you remember when you wrote about Cadillac Kimberly and Lisa Wu getting into it at the audition?
No. I mean, I probably did, but yeah,
this was a while ago. But I love you. I hope you enjoy your day.
All right. Thank you, friend.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye. Oh, I love right. I feel so, but that's okay. I appreciate everybody who's been with me through thick and thin, through the pivot, through the videos, back to the blog, and all of that. Y'all are a blessing to me. And on that note, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Phaedra returning. If you think that you know, it's a good thing, a bad thing. How do you feel like they will introduce her? Let me know in the comment section down below. I will be back. You know, this will be an ongoing conversation because again, we got to about 6, 8, 9 months until it even airs. So yeah, we will be talking about it. But it's interesting that now Phaedra has officially announced that she is back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta as a peach holder. Y'all see my Atlanta back there. I don't know what that is. That's Flickr. But anyway, you said we just got here. We did, but we will be back. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad.
I have a
It's not late in Atlanta, so I can't put that on. It's still early. All right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.